Hello, everyone. This is Scott Geider. This is one of two films that I wanted to see in the theaters that I went to go see that I normally do not do. But these two films that I'm going to talk to you about are two films that have some serious impact on my thoughts after watching it. The first one that I've seen is called Selma in 2014. Here's the storyline. A chronicle of Martin Luther King's campaign to secure equal voting rights via an epic march from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama in 1965. Directed by Ava DuVernay, written by Paul Webb, released to the theaters on January 9th of 2015. Tagline, "One dream can change the world." This is an awesome film. It won a Golden Globe, another 13 wins, and 52 nominations. Here's the cast. David Oyelowo as Martin Luther King Jr., Carmen Ejogo as Coretta Scott King, Jim France as Gunner John, Oprah Winfrey as Annie Lee Cooper, Clay Chappell as Register, Tom Wilkinson as President Lyndon B. Johnson, Giovanni Ribisi as Lee White, Haviland Stillwell as President's Secretary, Andre Holland as Andrew Young, Ruben Santiago Hudson as Bayard Rustin, and Coleman Domingo as Ralph Abernathy, and the cast goes on. You know, there's films that are in theaters that are high budget that I don't pay too much attention to. And that's just me. I'm an independent guy. But when I heard about this film coming out and some of the controversy and how people are saying that it's almost correct. Unless you're 65 years or older and you were there, who are you or I to say that it's almost right? So by saying that, this movie really impacted me. Growing up, I'm 46, born in 68, the year that Martin Luther King Jr. was killed. But we know him as his famous speech, "I had a dream." You know, back when I went to school, Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't really talked about in school. More so now, because now there's a holiday on his birthday, But to watch this film, you have to watch this film. I've got a perspective now of what Martin Luther King Jr. tried to do to get the blacks to have the right to vote. It's about a march, like I said, from Selma to Montgomery, Alabama. A very interesting, intriguing, passionate, sad, motivated film to realize what the blacks went through during this era in the South. I mean, we're talking about an innocent march, no fighting, and they got beat to hell. And there's one case in this film that you see it that's knowledgeable now, is one young activist was shot dead by the state police. And do you know, he never got arrested for that murder until 2007. He got sentenced to 6 months in prison, out in 5 months, due to health issues. Crazy, right? I'm telling you, people, if you have not seen this, go to the theaters and watch this. This is a true history film. I have the utmost respect for Martin Luther King Jr. now by just watching this one simple film, that what he did just to get the blacks their own right to vote. That's all it was. Beaten. I mean, the N-word. I mean, what he went through. They go over the bridge. State troopers beat the hell out of him on national television. Crazy. But the end result of this film, anyways, was a good thing. Lyndon Johnson finally signed it to where blacks can vote. But man, oh days. This is a crazy, wicked, sad, awesome movie. When I say awesome, I meant the way it's shot, the acting, and it really, in my opinion, is an Academy Award worthy film. Awesome film. So definitely see this. If you're in school, kids, there's places where I think the schools are showing it for free to learn the history of Martin Luther King Jr. and for the blacks' respectable right to vote. Enough said. Definitely check us out. Selma in 2014. It'll put tears in your eyes. That's all I'm going to say. This is Scott Geider. I give this film a 9.5 out of 10. Totally surprised, sad, and yes, people are saying, well, they almost got it right. Well, if you were alive in 1965 and you were there in Alabama and you've seen this for yourself, or you know it yourself, then you have the right to say that. But people who were born later on, just shut the fuck up. Just shut up. You weren't there. And if it makes the president look bad, well, something has to be right, right? I wasn't there. So who am I to say that it's almost correct? Enough said. And I'm out of here.